No special oven required. Thin and crispy. Pinsa Romana. 465 grams of warm water, 20 grams of honey. Throw a teaspoon of yeast on top of that. 520 grams of bread flour and 100 grams of rice flour is going to help give us that crispness we're looking for. Don't even attach the mixture yet. Just cut it together with a spatula until all that flour gets wet. Cover that up, go take a shower or something. We need the flour to hydrate before we can work it out. If you don't wait for your flour to hydrate, it's never going to develop that gluten right. Now you can add the salt and olive oil. And let the mixer work for 5 minutes. See how silky smooth that got? You could remove the dough hook and cover it with plastic. I'm adding mine to an olive oil lined container. That's going in the fridge. That's all I gotta do. We're having pizza tonight. A couple hours before dinner, you wanna take that dough out. This recipe makes 5 individual pizzas. It's always best to use a scale. We're going for around 220 grams a piece. We gotta create a skin on the outside of each one of these balls by pulling everybody together, turning it over, and rolling it into a ball. See how tight we got the skin? Perfect. I use these plastic shoe boxes, and I can keep these dough balls in the fridge or keep them on the counter to use them in about an hour. Do not use a pizza stone like this if your oven doesn't have an element on the bottom. What you want is a cast iron pizza steel like this. Put it on the top rack and set your broiler to high at least an hour in advance. If your stove has an element on the bottom, a pizza stone is fine. Most convection ovens have the element on top, and then a pizza steel is definitely the way to go. Pizza sauce is never cooked in advance. And it's easier to handle if it's smooth. Flavored simple with salt and olive oil. Pizza sauce cooks on the pizza, and Italian whole peeled tomatoes, the best you can get. That skin you put on top is the bottom of your pizza, and you want to preserve it. Turn your dough out onto plenty of flour, a little more flour on top, and don't even think about breaking out the rolling pin. This is a by hand operation. Just delicately stretch it out. That's all you need to do. A little flour and cornmeal is insurance so your pizza will slide off later. And just slide that onto your peel. Pizza is all about ratios, and this dough is thin, so don't put too much sauce. Same with the cheese and toppings. Every good pizzaiolo gives it a final stretch before it goes in, and I like a little extra virgin olive oil on mine. This part takes a little practice, I'm not gonna lie. These cook in 2 minutes. And look at the bottom. Perfect.
Oh my God, this is so good. That crust is amazing.
That rice flour.
It's crispy, chewy, and fresh. This is clean. This is clean pizza. Everyone gets their own pizza. They're so simple.
So good, right?
Simple pizza's the best. Give me crust and cheese any day.
Better than takeout, we save money, and everybody gets their own pizza.
For pennies. It's really good.